Just last month, we learned some really sobering new statistics that suicide rates are on the rise here in Minnesota. The state's Department of Health says the rates are up from 2011 to 12.4% of every 100,000 people. That has mental health advocates working overtime to make sure that people are learning the warning signs. Here to tell us more, we have Lindsay Rafson from the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention of Greater Minnesota. Thanks so much for being here with us, Lindsay.
Thank you.
For you, this issue is really personal. A couple months ago, you marked kind of a somber anniversary in your family. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was the 1-year anniversary in April of when my little brother Logan died from suicide. He died when he was 22, just a few weeks from his 23rd birthday.
And in this picture, I mean, we can see, you point this out, he's healthy, he's good looking, he looks energetic. He was energetic. He didn't have any of the stereotypical signs of depression.
Yeah, he's a prime example of how there's not a stereotype. You can't meet someone or look at someone and know, that they have a mental illness the way you could if someone had a broken arm or, had a physical hurt. He's just kind of a very normal kid.
And in fact, there's a very strong link between suicide and mental illness. 90% of the people who die from suicide have some form of mental illness. It's the second leading cause of death among college students, like people of Logan's age. What do you advise to families? Because, I mean, obviously this is very heartbreaking, but it kind of came out of nowhere in a way for your family, right?
In some ways, yeah. We did know that Logan was struggling with depression and he had anxiety, but at the time we didn't know that suicide could be an outcome of those illnesses. So I recommend people take it very seriously, and if you hear that someone is considering suicide, it's not just a cry for attention, it's a cry for help. And so that you should take every instance seriously.
And you've obviously done that. You've done everything to stop this from happening to others. Tomorrow's your Out of the Darkness walk, which you've organized, which will be at Lake Como in St. Paul. It is free. Registration starts at 9 a.m. The walk starts at 10:30. Our meteorologist, Ken Barlow, is going to be emceeing and talking about his own struggle with bipolar disorder. How does the money raised help save others?
Yeah, there's a lot of walkers and a lot of members of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention who have been working really hard to raise money. The money goes towards research, which is a huge aspect of what we do to find the causes and to find treatment to help prevent suicide. It also goes to awareness campaigns and education. So we have several different programs in high schools and colleges that can help at-risk students.
Well, thank you so much for being here and for sharing your story with us.
Thank you for having us.
If you or someone you know are in a crisis, you can call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 1-800-273-TALK. We have all this information on our website, KSTP.com. We'll be right back.